and it's getting late, so I kind of want to wrap it up. But for Will, best off-field memory and best on-field memory.
Ooh.
And I got one follow-up.
Best on-field? Well, whatever. I'll try to
do it whatever order you want, bro.
So when I was finishing up my time in Seattle and I was becoming a free agent, it was 2008, and Detroit literally went 0-16, Tyler. You remember that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 08, so financially speaking, we were where we were, and Detroit was taking a shitstorm, and it was probably the least desirable city to live in besides Cleveland in the continental U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's up, Lachlan?
What's up, dog?
Hey, buddy. And I remember going to the free agency, and I'm like, my agent's like, where do you want to go? Where do you want to play? And I'm like, well, anywhere but Detroit. And the first day of free agency, that's who calls, Detroit. He's like, he's like, what do you think? And we looked at it, we're like, fuck it, let's go. And so I went to Detroit, and the place was in the shits, like, whatever. And so we won 2 games that first year. We weren't real good. And it was a unique experience, like staying in shitty hotels, no one's at the games, pretty rough. And the next season we won 6 games, and we won our last 4, and we had this momentum building, and,
nice.
And the city was starting to get some life. And next season we won our first 4 preseason games, and then we won our first 4 regular season games.
Wow.
So it's also, the momentum was shifting. And our 5th game that season was a Monday night game against Chicago, and it was the first Monday night game in Detroit since like the mid-90s with Barry. Oh, dude. And you got to kind of earn your Monday nights. Like, if they get you a Monday night game, they see, like your entertainment value. So whatever, we were getting some momentum. And the Tigers were playing somebody in the ALCS that same Monday. And the entire city of Detroit, like, shut down. It was like Gasparilla down here. Like, no one went to work. But, dude, like, it was lit. And we're warming up, and they're showing the Tigers on the big screen, and the place is going apeshit before we're even, like, in our uniforms, And we played the Bears that night, and we beat their fucking brakes off them. And when you start winning, the cool thing about NFL is when you start winning and, like, your team's getting focused, celebrities start kind of showing up. And so Kid Rock was becoming, like, a regular. And when we won that night, and we went back in the locker room, man, and like Kid Rock was in there, and he brought like Run DMC and Eminem was in there, and they're like standing on tables in the middle of the locker room, dancing and like singing their own songs. Jesus.
That's sick.
And that's awesome. It was awesome, man. It was like a championship night, like you don't always win championships, but I heard LT say it recently. It's like, sometimes, because he's like a Hall of Fame guy, never won a Super Bowl. He's like, man, someone told him, sometimes you don't win, but you have championship days. And that was one of them. But one of the funniest parts of the story is we're in there just like getting wild, whatever. And finally Schwartz walks in, and he's like, all right, everybody up, let's get out of here. And he's like, Kid Rock, break down the team, It's like Schwartz says his bit, and he's like, Kid, break the team down. And Kid Rock jumps in there in the middle of the huddle. He has like a whiskey drink and a plastic cup and a cigar. And he's like, yo, break it down. What's up? He's like, y'all did good tonight, man. Y'all did good. But look at this. On 3rd downs, when y'all are playing cover 2, we need more pressure out of our corners. Like, we got to get something on those receivers because they're coming inside. We're all sitting here with our fucking hand in, like, look at each other, like,
that's amazing.
Like, get the fuck out of here, Kid Rock.
You're expecting him to just get in the middle and go, ball with the ball to make it, man.
Oh, dude. That was the scene leading up to that. But, man, that was, like, one of those moments, man, because that was 3 years in the making. And, we've all been there in life where you come to these crossroads and you're like, fuck it.